MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Division Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Daniel Espino has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly. Digging in, Julian Hernandez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Ground ball left side. Scooped up. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game. Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Pitch misses the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. On the ground to the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
So here's Trey Mancini as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead. Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. Pitch inside, the throw not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And the throw comes into third, but it's not in time, and it'll be scored as sac fly and an RBI. In now for the O's, Carlos Santana. And the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Mancini takes his lead at third with one away. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Line toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Here's Michael Brantley as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 3 runs already home here. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Two-0 count, the pitch, outside and low, 3-0. Anthony Santander will be next. One out and a runner on second base. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there, and if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Ready now for Baltimore, Anthony Santander. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. He's set. Here it comes. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Swing and a chopper down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch, hard liner to center field, but sadly for him this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to left center. His first homer here in the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Adam Pletko comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Here's Howie Kendrick. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
2 out, nobody on. 3-1 to Howie Kendrick. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Coming to the plate again, Julian Hernandez, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now. Trey Turner would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. 2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is low, ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0 pitch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Two men are on with two men out. Fouled off. And strike three there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's the Orioles 6. Tribe coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Zach Gallen gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things you want to do as a pitcher is eliminate the free passes. Listen, base hits you're going to give up, but you can't walk as many as he did in his last start, and he's going to have to pitch much better if he expects a better result in this one.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit, leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Stepping in now, Oscar Mercado, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Two balls and a strike. 2-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Onto the home run porch and gone.
Always important to scratch that first run across when you're getting shut out. But now they're within one grand slam of tying it up. Might seem improbable, but hey, psychologically it matters.
And the pitch. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
So we got him looking there. Jose Ramirez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Santander looks up. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Anthony Rizzo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Still only 1 out in the inning. And another foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Domingo Santana is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And he misses there. 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. The O's lead this thing 6-3. Second inning set to go, and stepping in the long ball threat, Trey Mancini. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
1-1 to count. Now the pitch. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Mercado is right there, 1 down. Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Sano. He hit a sac fly earlier. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. One out, nobody on. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. And with 2 away now, let's have a look at our playoff tree. And the winner of our series here will have a date with the Twins to decide the American League pennant. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Santana. First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Mercado will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Last half of the second set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Ryan McMahon. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Hernandez is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
So here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-1 on its way. There's ball 4. Stepping in, Roberto Perez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Here's the 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hit hard towards center. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
So here's Francisco Lindor now as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Brentley is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Digging in, Oscar Mercado. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
2 down, runners at first and second. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt. Throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is Brantley, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the game. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Noah Syndergaard is going to come on to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. At the plate now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Syndergaard is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
3-0 to him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
3-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down and the inning continues. Into the box, Franmil Reyes. And he puts it on the ground to second. And Kendrick gives it a reach going by, but it's into center field for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
At the plate, Domingo Santana, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's gone 3 for 8. Count even now at 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Santana swings, and this is hit very well out toward left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second. To second now, but he's safe as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but he'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
John Means enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Here's Ryan McMahon now as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fastball well outside. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bounce to first. Santana's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 9-6. Leading off the inning, Michael Brantley, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. Anthony Santander the next to bat. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
In now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Comes set, and the 0-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Runners are at second and third here with only one away. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Julian Hernandez. From the stretch. Fouled off. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Not in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Indians on top, 9-7. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The second baseman,
First offering on its way. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. In now for Cleveland, Roberto Perez. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit out towards second. Up with it now is Kendrick. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. 2 out, nobody on. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Oscar Mercado would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Skied into straightaway right. Santander waits on it. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They still lead it by 2. It's 9-7. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready once again, Trey Turner. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
A ball and a strike. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Trey Mancini. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Sano. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Sano is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big league.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail by a couple. It's 9-7. Digging in, Oscar Mercado. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
0-1 the count. Here it comes.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Mercado is retired, and there's 1 away. Here's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jose Ramirez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Popped him up. Alfaro waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 gone now for the Tribe here in the 4th. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
The 1-2.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They still lead it by 2. It's 9-7. ready to go in the top of the fifth. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
In now, Michael Brantley. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
So coming to the plate, Anthony Santander, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He's set, and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Castro ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first down.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
So striding in, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from 2nd with a base hit into the outfield. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from 3rd. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. This one's down to 3rd. Oh, and he can't come up with it. 3rd crosses the plate.
Remind me to stop making predictions. This thing looked out of hand, but I should have known better to think that this thing wasn't going to get any closer. With these 2 offenses, it's going to be back and forth till the final out.
Standing in now, Howie Kendrick, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
The way this guy at the plate gets down the line, contact is your friend in this situation. Tough to double him up. This middle infield has got to do their best to roll it as quick as possible.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
And not to take any credit away from the hitter on this RBI base knock, but I think it's clear this reliever is running on empty at this point. We were just discussing it, and now he serves up a good pitch to hit. He's given a good effort out there, but he's worked harder than he's used to, and I don't think he has anything left.
Emmanuel Clase takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 1 there on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he scores on a daring steal of home. The 0-1 pitch. Scorched to third. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 11 and the Indians 9. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and here comes the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Now pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
In tight with the slider. 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ryan McMahon. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Taken high and deep to right. Santander is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Starlin Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Turner gloves it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Miguel Sano. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the 1-0. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Miguel Sano goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Here's Carlos Santana now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
The 2-1 home.
Three-two counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Now the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Down the third baseline. Foul. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
So now to the plate, Anthony Santander, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0 on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series as they open up a 4-run lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Jorge Alfaro will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Orioles are on top 13-9.
Hey, why is this game so close, please?
Dan Winkler enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Baltimore, number 43, Dan Winkler.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Roberto Perez.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Santander waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Oscar Mercado will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Here comes the first pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Into the corner and slicing foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Bad time for a goose egg as they trail by 4. Phil Maton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping in is the second baseman Howie Kendrick. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Julian Hernandez. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. First offering on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0. One out, nobody on. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Spin and a throw back to second, and a leap, but it's over his head at second. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot. Here now is Trey Turner. Runs up and gets this one down. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Next will be the designated hitter, Trey Mancini. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch is high. The throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag. Well, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Runners are at second and third with one down. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
He's set. Here it comes. Miguel Sano stands in as he looks at a called strike. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. From the stretch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Orioles lead it 14-9. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Popped him up. Sano is there. 1 out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Down and away, ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He went down on strikes last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full. Bases are empty here with two men out. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. It is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail by a bunch. Tim Collins has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Carlos Santana will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. From the stretch. Soft liner towards first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Settling in now, Michael Brantley. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-0. Line to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Santander. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. But they still hold a relatively sizable lead. Trevor May is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Ryan McMahon, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Hernandez is there. 2 gone. At the plate, Starlin Castro. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail in this wild affair. Brad Hand enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now in the box, Jorge Alfaro. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. He's set and the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Howie Kendrick is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. One out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Ramirez is there. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Julian Hernandez. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still lead this one by a comfortable margin.
Alvarez. 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 Come in the broad. Tell Keyshawn come in, you and Keyshawn come in the broadcast. Get us the last inning, and I move on. I say come in the broadcast. It's the last inning, and I may move on to the next round. Hey, you know. Just come on.
Giovanni Gallegos takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Swings through it for strike number 2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Chop towards first. Right to him. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Francisco Lindor. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Bachalin hai.
He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Turner is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Striding in for the Indians, Oscar Mercado. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. That's toward the corner and deep. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Last strike now for Cleveland. 3-2 to the Indian center fielder.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And the Orioles are moving on. Championship Series.
Let's go.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the next round and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Michael Brantley. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
Canada